just turned off the FPS display. I don't know if you can hear me twice. Check that real quick. Alright. Oh, right, I was gonna check. Oh yeah, you can hear me twice. Okay, hold on. I guess I can't monitor my output. I was sort of hoping I could, but... there we go. Okay. I can only hear me once now. It's in my own head, where I usually am. Usually. Almost closed OBS. That's not what I want to do, but you know. Alright. So, the plan is, if I pull up OBS and I switch to capturing, make sure there's nothing, yeah, no, there's nothing really special to see over there. If I capture, this, I think, it's just gonna be a black screen. Alright, cool. Let me switch back to that, and I'm going to switch on my display capture. Yeah, pull this over to here. So, my current plan, as it stands right now, I want to go from up in Glacier Park International, which is where I currently am. I'm gonna hop south across Flathead, bounce around down here, and then I'm either gonna land in Hot Springs or Plains, depending on the amount of light I have. Because I honestly doubt I'll be able to go further than that, because I'm gonna be moving pretty slowly. So let me switch back to game capture. If I sound weird, please say something. I'm using a desk mic, not exactly used to it, so it's entirely possible I'll have to change my settings. I did do a test stream before just to see how it went, and I sounded okay. I don't think that, okay. There we go. Weird. Gonna... Cool, good spelling, me. Gonna just set this up like so. Okay. Let me pull up. Oh yeah, I pulled the tab out. Sky vector, we're gonna stick that back in my... Or not. Okay, that's cool. There we go. Okay, sky vector back in place. Okay. I also want to say I have no idea how loud the background noise is going to be. I have my gain turned pretty far down and my output volume turned pretty far up, so hopefully it's not going to be a ton of background noise, but even when I was just sitting here monitoring my audio to see how it sounded, I could pick up a lot of stuff, though nothing annoying, mostly just chair sounds and pets and people walking by. I need better coasters. The water keeps dripping on me. Oh, I did not close dev mode. Whoops. Exit dev mode. Oh, hold on. Okay. I have to wait for the game to finish loading before I can turn that off. Wonder if there's like a keybind I can get for that. Oh. I don't think this is where a cub is normally supposed to start, but okay. Escape general. Dev mode. Display FPS. Exit. Nope. Okay. Options. Display FPS. Dev mode. Oh, okay. 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 God dang it. It's just gonna be me wrestling with dev mode for the entire stream. Option. Oh. Why was that on? Okay, I might need to test something, but we're not gonna do that right now. Now. God dang it. Okay, let me see if there's a way to, sure, apply and save. Controls. Switch to all. FPS. Frame. Nope, alright, there's no way to bind that, like, to a toggle, so that's cool. Dev mode. On. Help. Help me. Local time is not. Oh yeah, I'm not where I live. Oh, I can turn an ISO line on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna have to mess with that at some point. Getting distracted. I just turn it on and then I exit. No. Okay. Turn off. Glad I'm not doing a circumnavigation stream. God dang it. I forget how I fixed this last time. Turning dev mode off with that window on isn't going to do anything, because you can have it open without. God dang it. Okay, what if I try save settings? Reset settings. Off. Okay, cool. Am I just going to have to live with that dev mode bar up there? Maybe. Sure. Go back to here, like where the game is running. Turn off display FPS. Okay. Now I have to go back into the menu. Oh boy. I'm glad I solved this before my stream. Options. Okay. Dev mode. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. MFS 2020 FPS counter stuck on. The FPS scale is off by like 10 FPS apparently anyways. can't figure out how to turn it off. Am I just gonna have to live with the dev mode bar? Because I don't want to. Reset settings. Why can I save settings? Where do I load that? Slew mode. This thing. That thing right there. Can you even see it? I assume you can. That's part of the game. I want to make sure though. Yeah, okay. If you guys couldn't see it, I wasn't gonna worry about it, but you can see it, and I care too much. Checking Twitch, the manager, like the stream manager webpage, just says live, excellent, no recommended changes. Alright, cool, thanks. It's not what I meant to click. Oh, but it seems to have made the FPS thing go away. Nope. I don't know how to fix this. I just pull everything down below the dev mode bar, and I just slightly size down OBS's recording window so that you just can't see it. Does that work? Okay. Disable crashes. That's just a default thing now for some reason. So I'm not insane. That is like something they broke. Okay, cool. We're burning daylight. I gotta get off the ground soon if I want to be able to make it. Nope, alright. God dang it. But yeah, here's a fun thing we're gonna experiment with while we have the FPS thing stuck here. Let's turn on VSync and set our FPS cap to 30. So you see how it's at 45 right now. Take note of that. When it jumps to 30, we should obviously be able to maintain 30. Let's apply that. Look at that. Goes down to 20. And it should, this is 30, I think. I legitimately don't know though. I'm gonna turn this off though, because yikes. So I am guessing I'm getting around 50 to 60 FPS average. Unless the FPS counter, unless this is broken, which, gonna be honest, wouldn't surprise me. I don't know what to do though. Someone said restart the game. So, you know what, I might do that. We're gonna turn that off, and then we're gonna turn dev mode off, and then what if we turn it back on? What does it say? Display FPS is off. Okay, so we're gonna apply and save, and we're gonna go back. I'm gonna restart the game. I'm gonna burn all the daylight I can, because this is annoying me. I dropped something. This is annoying me more than it probably should, so let me pull up interstitial image while I quit to the desktop. Whoops. Alright. We're going great. Things are going well. Launch, and I'm gonna open up. Go do something while I'm doing this. We're gonna wait for Microsoft Flight Simulator to finish loading, because that always takes 2 years. It's also probably gonna deafen. I'm gonna mute the desktop audio because the developer idents are ludicrously loud. I want to get a new picture. Let's talk about that for a second. I want to get a new picture for the stream, or for like a be right back kind of picture and stuff like that. Since I'm doing the circumnavigation, it's obviously very long and pretty dull streams, so I often, I'll get up, go to the bathroom, do whatever in the middle of it if I have to. I generally do like to sit with it. I would like to maybe commission someone to make some art for me, along with another thing that I'm not gonna talk about on stream yet because it's something I'd like to keep secret until I actually do it. Next circumnavigation stream, once I get my new mic, I want to cover some of the planning process. Excuse me. I want to cover some of the planning process. Probably going to be planning my flight across across to the Himalayas or Southeast Asia. Maybe do that on stream. I don't know. Yeah. I was also thinking, maybe after I do my circumnavigation, maybe during it, just for a change of pace. There we go. Cool. Oh, hold on. There we go. Cool. All right, we're good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, as a change of pace, possibly. I was thinking of doing a VFR flight across the states or across Canada or something. If I do it across the states, I think I know where I would like to either start or end at. Down in North Carolina would be pretty cool. It'd also be nice because they just fixed the live weather, so I would actually have to contend with, live weather. I could go really boring with it and just start like way up north. I probably won't though. Alright, let's see how much daylight do we have? We might only just make it across the lake before it gets too dark, but hopefully we'll have a little more time. Yeah. If I do VFR across the states, I'd probably talk to a few people about like actually planning that, because I'm not. You can throw together a long range IFR plan real easy. That's not hard to do. The game will do that for you. Can't really throw together a VFR plan like I have been doing, at least well. That's pretty. Yeah, this looks right. Okay. What is that? Oh, toggle active pause. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's get started. Let's tune the ADIS. There we go. Let me step on my brakes. Alright. Another 3021. Two. What now? Hold on. Three zero what? It's 2-1. I want to hear it say it again. Wind's calm. That's cool. Oh, I didn't pull up the wind overlay. That's a really cool map. I'll pull that up maybe after this flight. departing south, I think? Let me check my plan again. Yeah, south. South departure. That reminds me. I want to pull the taxi ribbon back up. I had that off to take screenshots. On apply. Uh-huh. What was that? 5-5? Yeah. Okay. You're gonna notice some different voices because they apparently added some variation to the voice lines. Oh my god, we gotta get off the ground right now. This thing is off-road. I'm sure they don't mind. Alright, so we're gonna take off. We're gonna head straight south. We should see Flathead Lake from here pretty easily once we're in the air. So I'm not too concerned about that. It's like Lion King. Also, my tail came off the ground. Taxiing a little fast. Yeah. This thing is fun to fly, though. It's gonna get out of my way. It's way out in front of me. I know what I'm doing. Calm down. My tail wheel is not on the ground. Gives me better nose visibility. It's easier to taxi like this. At 60 knots. Alright, let's cut the power. Just a little. Is it illegal to taxi like this? The FAA cares. Not in the middle of nowhere. It's bush flying. In that you're flying in the bushes. You're not flying at all. And get off the ground and the sun's gonna set. Okay, so we're departing south. Can't. What runway is this? 2? Okay. So we're taking off northish. Yeah, okay. I know where we're taking off. I like taxiing at a calm 60 knots. Recenter my track. There we go. Oh boy, I don't trust this turn. Oh, I should not have made that. I should have flipped over so hard. Alright. We're gonna tune tower. We're gonna tune tower. We're gonna request takeoff. Ooh. Cool. That's very pretty. And here we go. My shadow. There's the sun, getting frighteningly low for a visual flight. Okay. Alright, let's head south. Okay, let's buzz the tower before we go. It's just like Top Gun, but slower. So we're gonna go south. Basically straight south. We're gonna climb up a bit, and then should put us. Yeah, there's the lake. Okay, we want to go that way, I think. Yeah, yeah, yes. 162. You're gonna see my track IR swing to the left a whole lot. That's because I'm looking at my second monitor to make sure I'm on the right course. Alright. So, on the other side of this lake, there's two airfields, that one of which I've used before. So I know I have those two if I need to make a stop. Then there is, I think it's Hot Springs, is a little further west. So if we make it south fast enough, then we might head there. But I'm not gonna really count on it. Night. Yeah. It's very pretty. I'm probably gonna. I am. Okay. I'm not gonna change my frequency. I like doing these flights in silence. It's meditative. But it's not gonna be silence this time because I'm gonna be providing show tunes now. It's amazing that all of, Twitch chat can fit in that seat. I think I mentioned it before, but I'd really like it if you could give, viewers rides of some sort if they have the game. I think that'd be neat. They could experience it with you. That'd be cool. I would want NerdCube to do basically a desert bus, but do like a desert plane. Like in Cub or something. I want to see him make his way across a desert. What was the altitude we took off from? I should have noted that, because I want to head for like 5,000 feet, so that I can see my surroundings well. Well, I know these mountains are roughly 5,000, I think? Yeah, okay. These mountains are about 5,000, so... I don't know what they're 5,000 above, but they're 5,000 according to this map. Like they're 5,000 above sea level, maybe? Maybe, possibly? I don't know. All I know is that I just need to go south across this lake. Alright. Let's get her trimmed out. Ease off on the power. Cruise at about 150-ish. At about 72 knots. So this is going to be a decently long flight across this lake alone. But I've done worse. It'll be at least pretty to look at, unlike the circumnavigation, which is kind of boring. Which, speaking of the circumnavigation, I actually have changed something since my last leg, in that I've enabled Bing Maps data, which I thought was enabled, but it wasn't. So I now have, you know, proper looking ground, which definitely adds something to it. Also screws with me that this is in KMH and not knots. It really should be knots. I wish we could customize. That may be something I could do with the SDK. I would like to try to learn that in some capacity. What are other things that I can talk about? I have chat embedding in stream, supposedly. That's nice. Should be right here-ish, if anyone ever sends a message. So that'll be nice. The messages are set to, like, time out after, I think, 30 seconds, so they won't be there for long. I might raise that to like a minute, I really don't know. Where are we? Glacier National Park. Kalispell. Alright, let's see. When is sunset Kalispell, Montana? 7:46 p.m. That's okay. What time is it? Hello? I don't have a clock. Why don't I have a clock? Is there a clock in the external view? Nope. I might see if I can turn on some music, maybe. Sort of hoping this would be a more active stream, since I normally, when I'm doing VFR. Oh, I didn't do that. The game did that automatically. That's sort of concerning. The game's going, you're gonna need this. Okay, I know for a fact I can make it across this lake in the dark. That shouldn't be hard. Can I make it farther? I don't know. I'm gonna try and stick to one side, just in case. I really wish there was a keybind for the flashlight. Be nice to be able to bubble it up and put it away whenever we wanted to see like darker parts of the aircraft. I should probably turn that on. There we go. Strobe. Completely forgot what I was saying before. I got distracted by the flashlight turning on. There we go. All the street lights are turning on. Or all the interstate lights are turning on. What interstate is that? What road is that? I don't know. Doesn't say. Oh, it's 93, so I-93, I guess. There's a large building down there. Flying around this area is honestly one of my favorite things I've ever done in this game. It is absolutely beautiful once you start getting into the mountains. Like the taller ones, especially to the west of here. Or east of here, when you pass into like Glacier National Park and stuff like that. There's a series of lakes to the northeast of here, like Lake McDonald and St. Mary. That have some absolutely beautiful areas in them. So, you know, if you have this game, I highly recommend coming out here to practice VFR flight. Glacier International has been where I've been spending most of my time. I'm probably going to try and find a new area, like around, what was it, Lower Loon Creek, I think is the airport's name, down, I think, south of here in Colorado. I would like to jump around in Colorado, maybe around Lafayette, where like my aunt and uncle live. If I could source VFR charts for other parts of the world, I would definitely do some VFR trips there once I've done my circumnavigation, but I want to do my circumnavigation before I start exploring the world on a smaller scale. So that cut right there, if I'm not mistaken, is part of the I guess utility lines that are running through here. That looks about right, yeah. Judging by what I'm seeing on the map, it sort of shoots up north, it turns, and then, or shoots south, comes down this way, and then it turns, and sort of like that, and that looks right. So we're on the right track. My one complaint with this area, and I don't know if it happens in other areas, but if I look, you can't really see it in that direction, but that way, see like a solid line. I have no idea what that is. That might be some specific like altitude where these two like maybe different sort of boxes or like levels of haze are meeting, and the game just can't render them meeting properly. But it only really appears in front of terrain. Like you can hardly see it over here, sort of, but you can see it more as a color variation like here. So I'm not really sure what that is. I'm not sure if it's the top of the haze or what, but it's not exact. It's not attractive. Ruins some of my shots. Like if I pause this, go like to external and I want to take a picture, you know, like this. There's a massive line right here. I'm gonna take a picture like this because, wow, that is pretty. But I'm also gonna turn off like a light switch. I'm gonna turn off nameplates because I'm not flying with anyone. I do not care. Turn that off. Turn that off. I gotta get this picture fast before the sun goes down. I'd like to try to get it like over the nose. There we go. Wrong button. Alright. Let's get back in the cockpit and watch the sunset. We level? Yeah, we're level. Bye, sun. This is about to be nighttime, VFR. Yeah, I started way too late to be able to make any decent progress, but we'll make it across the lake, which is, you know, nice for next time I do this. Other areas I do want to VFR in, I'd like to go out into the Appalachians. Because, you know, I live around there. It'd be nice to see that area. What else? The Appalachians would be neat. A lot more green out there than out here. Especially once you get into those mountains. It's a lot of browns and green and less greens. Alright, so that's Elmo over there. Excuse me, that's Elmo. There goes the sun. God? I completely forgot I was still listening to ATC. Shut up. Still a little bit of sun right there. If I were in something with more power, I'd shoot straight up and try to get another sunset, but I don't think this thing has the power to do that. There goes the sun. Alright, so the first airport we're going to come up on is Polson. Now, I think I can make it to Hot Springs with the ambient light. However, that's going to be maybe not risky, but like would be not a risk I'd want to take, I guess. That's also poorly worded. Alright, I'm going to try and make it to Hot Springs. We're going to cut a corner off. We're going to skip over Polson, which is over there somewhere. We're going to go basically straight to Hot Springs. So we're going to hit that lake. Alright, I'm going to move some of my waypoints around so I can get some new headings. So we're gonna hit that lake over there. We're gonna turn heading 249 and for about 4 miles until we fly over that there's the cut through where the utility lines are that I pointed out earlier. We're gonna use that as our navigational aid. That should take us basically straight to Hot Springs. And we're gonna land at Hot Springs. So that's the plan. Is this risky? Maybe. I mean, even if hypothetically I somehow just don't, I absolutely fail at navigating to um, hot springs, I can just turn northeast and immediately find Flathead again and reorient myself. It's not like I'm gonna, get lost in the mountains like I did the first time I tried this. God, I need more water. I really wish I could turn this flashlight off. I don't need it right now. Wasting battery. Camera external. Ooh. 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 What is happening? Why is it blue? There's just a blue line where the sun set. It's not normal. Weird things happen in these mountains. I had someone ask me if I could navigate by stars. I kind of want to try that. I assume I can. I assume Microsoft Flight Simulator has a proper astronomical engine in it. It'd surprise me if it didn't. I know IL-2 does, which reminds me I want to test something at some point in the future. DCS does too, I think. What is that river? Oh, that's the river. Okay. So that's the river that's just west of the Pablo National Wildlife Refuge. I can't speak. Okay, so we're nearing that lake. We're gonna pass over that lake, and we're gonna turn right onto heading 249 for 4-ish miles, or until we see the cut, which shouldn't be hard to see. Weird things happening with the color. Also weird things happening with my power. Lost a lot of speed. I think I accidentally climbed. Okay. Is that a road, or is that the cut in the hill that I'm looking for? I mean, they go to basically the same place. Am I over that lake yet? No, I'm not. So, out... God, I don't like the flashlight. It makes it really hard to see out of the aircraft. So that big cut right there. Okay, yeah, I'm still north of where I want to be. Okay, I know where I am. So that cut right there, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the one that I'm going to be following. But I'm not going to just turn to follow it right now. Oop. Hit my trim a little too hard there. I'm going to add a little bit of power because I got plenty of fuel. I don't really need to worry about burning that too much. This place is prettier in the daytime, I'll be honest. When you can actually see the ground and stuff. I mean, you can still see the ground. It's still very pretty, but like... So currently flying over that. Down there is Elmo, which means Polson is basically a 45-degree turn that way. We might be able to see it from here. I know where I'm looking. Yeah, that's it right there. This little strip of white lights are the Pappy lights. right next to it is the river. We're not gonna follow that for once. Okay, there's the lake. Then there should be a road and the cut intersecting that road right there. Yeah, okay, so there's the road that curves like that, and the cut basically goes straight across. And they both lead to hot springs. So we're gonna go follow those. There's our navigational aid. I gotta say, I'm liking VFR flight. I thought I would like it, and then when I started to get into it, it seemed kind of daunting, and now I'm enjoying it. It's fun. It's more challenging than IFR flight, and it's more active, but it's still relaxing. I still like IFR flight, because I'm weird, but there's another band of color there now, by the way. There's an orange one below the blue one. I don't know what is going on. I think there's a hole in that mountain. Climbing again. Probably losing oxygen. I'm starting to hallucinate. There's the stars. Get external. There we go. Is the moon visible? No. No, the new moon tonight, I think. I suppose it might be different out here, but yeah. Road, and the cut is a lot less visible than I would like it to be, but I might be wrong about this, but I think I should be able to see utility lines from a decent ways up. At least be able to see the towers. I can sort of make one out there. After that, it gets kind of hard to keep up with them. I mean, I've got that road, and I can easily follow that. I mean, there's lights up there. So this mountain on our left is at about 5,600 feet. There's a river over there, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm in the right place. We need to go like 214, and that's basically what we're flying right now. So, should arrive at Hot Springs at some point soonish. That will be an interesting approach. Let me switch to Hot Springs, actually. We're gonna land runway 25. And I'll just leave that ready. Add a little bit of power. So there's the road sort of curving up and over that mountain. There's Hot Spring. That's gotta be it. Yeah, and then there's the city up just past it. Sweet. Turn off the flashlight that's so blindingly bright when you're trying to look out of the aircraft at the dark scenery. There's gotta be a toggle for it. You know what? Alright, I know where I am. I'm not gonna get too interrupted by this. Flash. Toggle flashlight, okay. Oh boy. There we go. Validate. Okay. Find save. There we go. Alright. I can actually see out of my aircraft now. I was gonna say, that'd be stupid if they didn't have a bind for the flashlight. Okay, that's cool. Signal. I wonder if other people can see that turning on. Actually thinking about it. Can I see it in the external view? No. That's sort of disappointing. I guess that's a hard thing to draw in the external view. Like, with the displays, I suppose those are easy, but, you know. I don't know how game programming works. I'm still complaining about stuff that was broken with this patch. You know, I don't know how hard their job is. I don't care, though. They broke stuff. Angry noises. Can I turn the brightness of that down? Okay, I'm gonna start sending. We're gonna announce a full stop. We're gonna announce our position. Oh wow, I am at 10,000 feet. Is Hot Spring 70 this? We're going kinda fast. Oh boy, let's slow down a little bit with those trim movements. There we go. Hot Springs. Nope. Alright. I don't know what the wind here is. So, like, you know. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Alright. So, I'm actually gonna switch runways. Runway 7, full stop, position. So we're gonna enter a downwind base and then final. Like landing in DCS. Except in DCS I usually do an overhead brake before I do a landing. Actually, no, I don't. probably gonna call it a night after this landing because I want to go and play other stuff. I just wanted to. I guess this is another test stream. I did order a new mic, so you know that'll be in soon. Looking at webcams still. I would like to get one of those. Let's add a little bit of power. Still a ways out. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I can't remember how to use those as like approach lights. I remember there's like a way to use them, but I can't remember it. Getting a little slow. I put my flaps down a little early. There we go. Landing light is on. We're gonna fly a little past the runway and then we'll turn onto our base. And final. Can't you just say X-Ray Golf Sierra? Not Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra the entire time. How long and straight that road is. Like me. What? What's happening in that house? What's happening in that house? Why are these houses glowing blue? What is happening? I don't like this place. Why am I landing here? I know. Calm down a little bit, plane. Don't have to yell at me. God. Okay, there's a fuel station over there I can go and use. I can go and park at. Let me zoom. There we go. flaps up. And we're gonna turn clear. Ooh. There's a guy. This is literally just someone's backyard that I'm parking in. I could not see my landing light. I forgot it was on. Oh. Hey, there we go. Alright, sweet. I'm in the fuel box. Cool. I got really close to that man. He is not going to be able to leave. Landing light, strobe. Ooh. Why does that add so much light to the cabin? That's underneath the aircraft. There we go. Flight complete. 37 minutes. That counted as a daytime landing? I guess there's plenty of ambient light in one direction. Alright, that was a nice little stream. I'm gonna call it there though. So, thank you for watching, and good night.